Rally Clásico Almira Capital Puerto Portales held its 15th edition in 2019. Puerto Portales was the epicenter for this race, in which some classic vehicles feature in the regularity category and race category. During Thursday, the teams occupied the port with their tents alongside the luxury yachts that reside in the area. The best classic cars were on display amidst a stunning backdrop. The landscape was a mix of sea and mountains thanks to the geography of this beautiful Mediterranean island. It's a very special moment for the riders who were keen to start this great competition.
Hombre, para mí es emocionante. Aparte
It's
que me
exciting
gusta
for me.
y-
I've always liked races and this is my first time here.
Y esta va a ser mi primera vez.
I haven't driven it for a year. Having said that, I'm okay at the moment, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a bit of fun.
Este fin de semana me toca a mí. Hemos de disfrutar las carreteras de aquí. Este rally.
Normally, I accompany my children in the Karting World Championship, and now it's my turn. They're the ones supporting me in this fantastic rally.
De todo el mundo apoyándoles con el car, tanto en campeonato del mundo, europeo como el de España.
There are some beautiful stretches. It's well organized and enjoyable. The people in the atmosphere are very nice.
Extraordinario. No lo había probado nunca y es recomendable.
It's extraordinary. I'd never tried it before and it's highly recommendable. It isn't very difficult, but the races are harder than expected.
Bien, aparte el tiempo ha acompañado mucho, no hay humedad en el suelo, con lo cual muy bien.
Para mí el momento que me gusta más
The moment that I like the most is the hours before the start and the podium. I love it. I also enjoy all the
me
stages.
encanta. Y luego todos los tramos, todo.
It's a great rally. I've done it now 7 times. I've done it 5 times with this car and 2 times with another different cars. And the weather, Mallorca, the roads are in very good condition.
This is probably one of the best rallies in Europe. I've done the whole of the championship, the European Championship, and I've got to say, after all the rallies I do, this is the best organised. The roads are just amazing. This must be the best roads in Europe.
Beautiful moment, you think? Oh, I think the best moment is to drive and to get on speed and to have a good result. But the other things here is also very nice with our friends and all the other people here.
After the traditional start at Puerto Portales, the drivers take on the night stages. This year, a showcase stage is held at Mallorca Fashion Outlet. The organizers designed a very tricky track on which the drivers wowed the fans with their skills. The second day began with sunny conditions, and the wonderful weather allowed the drivers and fans to enjoy the venue to the fullest. In the morning, the drivers took on the Captaya Galilea and Coy des Tords, Coy des Acreu runs. The teams were faced with the majestic Sa Calobra stage with its iconic twisty section. Following the second stage for the race category, the standings had Chris Rosenberger ahead of Seb Perez. Berlandi and home drivers Galeana and Tacho were also proven to be quick on the special stages. Regularity, the Carbonnet brothers were ahead of Mas and Magranet with the MGB GT, and third were Tommy Castagnier and Lorena Lasanta. As the midway point in the classic rally, the drivers have to be very focused in order to achieve victory. This year's competition is full of amazing machines, such as the Lancia Delta Integrale official manufacture, driven by Bertrand Hartmann, who competed in the World Rally Championship with one of Lancia's cars. It's a dream come true for me because I haven't taken part in rallies for 23 years. I'm doing it again now and with the same car, on my home island, and with my daughter as navigator. It's wonderful. We're not going to push too hard, because this car is like a museum on wheels. This model is from 1992, the same year in which Lancia stopped participating in the World Championship. This is an official car with identical parts to that era. It wasn't used for any rally, but it was Didier Auriol's testing car. Jim Whalen participated with the MG Metro 6R4 ex-official car.
So it'd be interesting to see. We've done the hill climb in Valdemosa, but now we're going to try it for the first time on the rally, you know. It's a 6R4 Metro, 340 brake horsepower, four-wheel drive, 980 kilos, so it should be a quick car for this.
We also saw Nürburgring 24 Hours regular Klaus Landgraf in action. He was behind the wheel of a Porsche 911 from 1970 in the regularity category.
This is completely different. I was a little bit shocked because yesterday I thought, okay, you can drive car, you know the way and everything goes fine and maybe you win. Here I drive a car which is 5 years older than I, and it's really old. The first time that I have an experience like this.
The collection of cars on display was a beautiful thing. Another very special pairing for this edition was former Formula One test driver Danny Kloss and co-driver Beatriz Egiraun.
The tarmac is really good, and obviously it's super good to go with a good car. So we will see. It's going to be a good weekend. We're going to have fun, and I hope that people enjoy.
Despite specializing in motorcycles, Beatriz was a competitive addition to the duo.
Pues la verdad que para mí supone todo un reto. Es la primera vez que estoy aquí en este rally y es la primera vez que corro un rally en coche. Entonces es algo muy especial.
It's my first time taking part in a rally and it's very special. The island, the weather, and the roads are spectacular and it's really fun. I'm more of a two-wheel fan, but I'm getting to like cars more and more.
El mundo de las dos ruedas, pero cada vez me gustan más las cuatro ruedas y sobre todo aquí que ves coches antiguos, coches clásicos que la verdad que te inspiran mucho. The final stage of the Rally Clásico Almira Capital Puerto Portales is underway. In regularity, the Carbonets defend the top spot, followed by Mas Magranet and Castagnier with the Alfa Romeo.
Dependiendo de cómo vaya la mañana, la verdad es que los tramos de la tarde.
The morning went well, but the Faro de Formentor section could prove decisive. We started this morning as leaders. We'll see what happens in the afternoon.
Sobre el segundo y ahora vamos a ver qué tal se nos ha dado el bucle de la mañana.
Le está yendo muy bien de momento. Vamos segundos, intentamos luchar.
For the moment, things are going very well. We're second and we're going to fight for the win.
Las carreteras espectaculares, un tiempo fenomenal y a seguir disfrutando.
The level is high. The Mallorcans are pushing very hard to win. The stage lengths are just right. We haven't had any problems and the objective is to reach the finish line. Last year we won our class and now we're 6th. We're not managing to set better times.
This stage was for me a very nice one. I liked the small roads better than the big ones. So for me it's okay.
Race category, Belgian and German champions duked it out for the win. Rosenberger and Berlandi competed fiercely, while Seb Perez was ready for a final attack.
Our rally is fantastic, great weather, great roads, great island. We're really happy. We're in the lead as well, so we can be happy. But it's a really tough fight with Sebastian Perez, and we hope to make it in the lead to the finish.
Very good, yeah, it's been a good day. Been a big push this morning trying to gain back the lead to Rosenberger. We've got some more work to do, another loop of these set of stages, then off to the north of the island where we do Cap Formentor, and another stage just outside of Pollença. So hopefully we can gain it back.
In Estelens we were very fast, but it's getting warm today. And now the short stage was a little bit tricky, but we had a lot of fun in the car, and now the show must go on. Thank you.
It's very hard competition with Chris and with Seb Perez. It's here, and will not be so easy, but we are fighting. We are number 4. We'll see, maybe number 3 is possible.
Bien, sin problemas.
There have been no problems for the moment, despite the front end sliding out a lot on the previous stage.
Está muy deslizante con este asfalto nuevo.
Es bastante estrecho el tramo.
For me as a navigator, the Formentor section is difficult. There are some slow corners and then a very fast section. You have to read out the pace notes very quickly.
Bastante rápido y a tiempo porque se va haciendo rápido el tramo, pero aparte de eso es un tramo estupendo.
In the Rally Legend class, proceedings were dominated by the Brit, Nick Whalen, following retirements for local competitors Aguiló, Garcia, and Martorell.
Yeah, really good. It's Mallorca. I love Mallorca. The sun is shining and it's a beautiful day and great stages. It's a pleasure to be here.
The penultimate battle for the rally drivers was the Formentor stage, with its spectacular views of the coast. race category rankings, Rosenberger won the scratch, with Perez and Oberdoster close behind. In regularity, Mas and Magranet were just ahead of the Carbonets. On arrival in Portals, the rally heroes enjoyed a warm reception from their friends and fans. After covering the entire island in their classic cars, it was time to enjoy the party. In regularity, the winner was the team of Mas and Magranet, while Austrian champion Rosenberger topped the race category standings.
Last year we won the rally when we came the first time. It was a fantastic feeling, but this year it's even better because the competition was so tough. There was fantastic Spanish drivers, there was fantastic English drivers, German drivers. It was really, really hard this year, so it's worth more than last year's victory.
Great feeling. We wanted to win and we did it, and it's great. We will have a big party tonight. It's wonderful here. It's the most beautiful roads I have ever seen, and we will be back next year, of course.
Once again, the Mallorcan Rally has made a mark on motorsport fans. It's been a quality event with professional organization. We'll leave you with the trophy presentation and hope you'll join us again for our next edition of Classic Car Racing.